Welcome back, guys. It's your girl.
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy.
Mr. Catch a Vibe, Mrs. Catch a Vibe. We're back on y'all TV.
Hey, hey.
Like, season 3. Can you believe that? Season 3. Look at us. Look at us being all fabulous and shit for Black History Month, too. Shout out to Black History Month. As y'all can see, new merch for my Melanin Magic females. Black Girl Magic all day. It is part of the Catch a Vibe line, so let me know if y'all want. I have some other designs as well, soon to be coming to our website. So don't ever forget cabclothing.org, baby. We got it for the dudes as well, because our dudes are Black kings, and why not, right? So it's Black History Month. Although Black History Month is fucked up that we only get 28 days.
Oh, this is a leap year, though.
So we get 29? Shit, it's fucked up, though. We should have more. Black History should be every day. It shouldn't just be February, and then they want to teach you about Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks and Ruby Bridges and shit. Like, what about the other people that, like, invented... Hold on, somebody told me something. They invented, shit.
There's a lot of stuff. The stoplights.
Yes, that's what it was. The stoplight. Somebody helped invent, like, part of the internet and shit like that. And I'm just like, yo... Why are we learning about that? Why these kids learning about that shit in school? The real pioneers behind, because let's just be real, Black folks built this country.
A lot of the early on stuff that was invented by Black people, a lot of it was like, in slavery times as well, but when things were segregated, so, they couldn't take the credit for it. So, like, Benjamin Franklin taking the credit for somebody else's
that he
work.
didn't even do, like, that's what I'm saying.
So,
like,
but I think
beautiful.
I think it will. I think in time it will. A lot of this stuff will get revealed. The reason why I say that, as you see, like they going back with school stuff, like Christopher Columbus didn't just really discover this, and all these other things that they taught us when we was little. So I think in time, a lot of it will become revealed.
In some places, because in Florida, I just read an article in Florida, they are making parents sign consent forms to being able to have an African-American author come into the classroom and read to them African-American books. So are we really progressing?
Well, I'm saying, you got to just look at that state itself, though. You know what I mean? Like, the people that's really heavily involved in that state. But there's a lot of people that don't agree with that out there, though.
But there is. But then you got to also think, too, like, that governor just endorsed Trump. So, like, who is probably going to be our president again, unfortunately. So then imagine what other states this is going to penetrate into. Because once you do it successfully in one state, and the masses let it go through.
I seen on the news too, though, like people was moving out of Florida in the boatloads, though.
But not because of that, because of the taxes. And because of in the homeowners insurance policies that are outrageously priced right now because insurers have taken their money out of there. They ain't leaving because they ain't treating melanin people correctly. Best believe that. They ain't running for that. But I'm just saying, like, one day I truly do hope that we can progress and really celebrate all the great things that not just Black people, but specifically Black folks that we have contributed to the society, because we've done a lot and we're still doing a lot. And it's just not talked about enough. So that's my spiel for Black History Month. I want to give blessings to all my melanin magic out there. Shirts will be on the site soon. Tap the fuck in. But before we get started, I did pre-make my drink, guys, tonight. I know you guys love when I do it live. But all the ingredients are here for you. So,
what's that here? Talk to them.
In the spirit of celebrating where we just came back from, a little white Henny. For those that know, you can only get that in the Caribbean or the Latin America countries. So shout out to Panama. If you have not ever been to Panama, I highly recommend you go and you enjoy yourself. And you wear suntan lotion.
Definitely wear the suntan lotion, man.
Because y'all, not even for nothing, y'all know I'm dipped in chocolate, but I even got burnt as well. I'm nowhere near my friend here.
Yo, why you trying to throw me in the bus?
I'm just saying, just make sure y'all put that sunscreen on, because that shit was hot as hell without the sun. Okay, like, we touched down, it was 90 degrees and it was shady. I'm like, wait a minute, where's the sun? But a beautiful country. So the white Henny tonight, we got 2 shots of white Henny, a shot of Grand Marnier. Yeah, know I love me some Grand Marnier. This right here will change your life. Orange and pineapple juice, the Dole brand. And then I definitely would have preferred Canada Dry, but here we are with Schweppes. So a little shot of ginger ale. And, you know, like, it's going to give you a vibe, I promise. And if you don't have white Henny, feel free to use regular Henny, you know, do what you do. And then the hookah accompaniment is Strawberry Killer mixed with a little Hawaiian, okay? So it's nothing all of my fruits, y'all. You know, all of my fruits. So, what is we talking about, Mr. Catch a Vibe?
Yo, how was your birthday, though? How was your birthday?
Oh, my birthday was great. Shout out to everybody who pulled up to 321 Lounge for your girl. Shout out to Jerry, because, nigga, you definitely... Yo, Jerry was fucked up. Like, Jerry was an amazing... I wasn't amazing with you, Jerry. The bottles just kept coming. I was like, where are they coming from? Like, if I have to do this birthday dance one more time, like... but shout out to 321 Lounge, because that shit was a vibe. Y'all they lit every Saturday. Y'all check them out. Yeah, they got hookah up in that bitch.
Yeah, I had to tell India, India, man, no more parades, man. We go with the parades. Just bring the bottles. India too, just bring the bottles, man.
It was a vibe. My birthday was great. I started it off in 321 Lounge, then flew to Panama the following weekend, and spent about 4 days there with family. It was a wonderful time, and now I'm back to reality. But I'm back with you guys, so that's even better. So here we are. What's up with the conversation? What we talking about?
Ginger rolls. I know we kind of discussed this before, but there's some more questions I think that'd be like insightful.
I don't think we went that deep though. I think we breezed upon the topic of ginger rolls, and I think it's a great conversation considering where we're at in society right now. Like,
where we at? Where you think we at? What's your perception of where we at?
I just feel like things are different, right? Like, things are much different from when I was young, even when you was young, like my mom, like shit like that. I feel like gender roles are becoming a thing of the past for some people. Some people, and I think I'm one of those people where I'm just like, you know, I do believe in 50-50, 60-40, like whatever. But I think there are still some people in this world that, and some men specifically, I feel like more men believe in gender roles than women.
Yeah, I'm agree with that. I think some dudes believe more in gender roles and don't know how to handle it when a chick doesn't, like, understand it the same way.
What do you mean by that? Like, understand it the same way? Like, what does that mean?
Like, where the dude, you know, like, dudes is taught, like, you know, you got to be the provider, the protector, and all this. But nowadays, you got chicks getting to a different bag than men. Like, I seen this article today on Google News. Like, it's more women, single women buying houses than single men.
Why do you think that is, though?
I don't know. I don't know if it's because chicks like, man, I don't want to depend on no dudes, or they just motivated differently. I think it's more ways for a lot of females to get money, opportunities versus dudes. Especially, like, I think, like, you know, like, just with, like, OnlyFans and all these Instagram models, they can just wake up with no degrees, you know, show a little bit of body or whatever the case is, and the next day, man, they millionaires.
This is so true, because I be wondering, I know y'all probably be wondering, too, like, how do some of these Instagram girls just, like, be six-figure salaries, and to your point, just wake up and just don't do anything but, like, endorse brands, and, like, I need that life. I do.
So I think they could get a different type of bag quicker. You know what I'm saying? Or if you got a lot of followers, next thing you know, like, people like want you to promote their stuff or whatever. You know what I mean?
This is true. So you think at the end of the day, like, women have more opportunities right now?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
You think it has?
But also too, like, dudes be dropping bags on chicks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the bags.
I feel like it's a prerequisite now. Like, before, like, dating, like, when I was dating, I never had I would ask dudes for stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I never had the audacity to even expect for a dude to be like, yo, let's go to the Louis store. Or I want these Givenchy shoes, or I want these Bottega, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was never, like, reality, you know? Like, that's if you get you the wife or whatever the case is.
But these chicks. But dudes' money was different then, though. But now, like,
dudes really got a trick. You got to spend some real money, or these girls ain't giving you the time of day. Like, and then I feel like social media influences that shit as well, because I be seeing this shit on TikTok, like, where the dudes do have a list of things that the females say, like, oh, the dude don't have this, then he ain't even getting no nothing. Mm-hmm. And a lot of it is materialistic shit. Like, if he don't drive a certain type of car, if his bank account don't got this much money in it, if he don't make this much money, or whatever the case is, if he don't own his own house, or whatever the case is, females ain't even trying to hear that shit.
Yo, but some dudes might be okay with that, yo. It's less of a headache, yo. You know what I'm saying?
But is it, or do you guys spend more money though?
Yo, but it's just like different levels. Like you can have regular niggas that's doing the same thing. Like you go you pick this chick up, you taking her out to eat. She might smoke. Y'all blowing weed. Y'all having drinks. You paying for all that stuff too, just on a smaller scale because your bag is different. But once you get into a different type of bag, a different bracket,
these chicks want you to spend that whole. They want you to spend a 401k.
Yes, but it's equivalent if you think about it. Like my bag versus an NBA dude bag, right? We still the same. Only the thing that's different is the things that he's purchasing is more expensive. But in hindsight, we both doing the same thing. We both tricking.
Yeah, but I just feel like these chicks is asking for like, even for regular dudes that work a 9 to 5. Like I feel like some of them are asking. Chicks like, I ain't messing with a nigga that's going to the Cheesecake Factory. That's what I'm saying. The Cheesecake Factory. I like Cheesecake Factory. There was like wooden tap, like shit like that. Red Lobster. Like Red Lobster back in the day was a commodity. If you took somebody to Red Lobster, you had some money. You might spend a little $150 tonight. But now these chicks want to go to STK. They want to be at Thou. They want to be all over the place. They want $300 dinners.
But I respect it, because if you're a chick or a dude, once you enter a certain room. If you're in that room and that money is different, it's hard for you to want less than what you're about to get accustomed to.
But my point is, some of these chicks don't even have this. And they're requiring the man to have these things. And it's like, how can you, making $50,000 a year, say that you ain't going to be with a dude unless he's making $300,000? Like, that math ain't even mathing.
Yo, it's easy though, man. That's their hustle. You know what I mean? She know, if you don't do it, this nigga don't do it, this nigga gonna do it. Look at the chick Drea. Everybody know, like, she been around, but look what she did. She snatched up her little young boy, ended up getting pregnant by him. You know what I mean? So all this shit.
But is that trapping?
Yeah, that's a hustle. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
she's 40. Back a 21-year-old dude who haven't been exposed to the game yet. So, she's smart. She snatched him up before. He made his rounds.
Little paws in her,
you know what I'm saying?
She cougarized his ass. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel like social media definitely. Do you agree? Social media drives a lot of these decisions.
Yeah, I think. Social media, man, is the biggest influencer. Social media got more influence than parents these days, man.
Shout out to that, because I know parents I know y'all be mad too. These kids be on YouTube, they be on TikTok, and they will follow that shit, a trend. And doing all the TikTok dances and shit. Like, go to school and do that same shit. Give the school that same energy. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing with that, too, is you got little kids, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, that's seeing shit on TikTok and coming up with some way to make it theirs. Mm-hmm. And they millionaires right now.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's all about how you utilize it, because it's money. It's so much different type of money to get.
Speaking of money, do you think it's okay for, in this day and age, for a woman to make more money?
Yeah, you make more money than me.
But do you feel like it's emasculating?
No, not at all.
See, but some dudes, you gotta agree though, some dudes probably, some dudes do feel like that. They feel like they can't be themselves or they can't be the man because they don't make the money.
Oh, listen, man, I don't think like that. You make more money than I make, man. That shit never been an issue for me. And it ain't like I'm living off you. You know what I'm saying? Because I make good money too, but I don't have no problem with that,
Why do you think some dudes do though? As a dude, like if you had to put yourself in that situation, like why do you think some dudes feel that way? Like what makes them be like?
I don't know, man. It's different for different people, man. You know what I mean? Some niggas don't. Some dudes feel like they may not have no control of this. You can't control this shit. Because she could be like, I could get up and leave and go do everything I'm doing here. I could go do it on my own. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't need you. Can you make it without me, though?
That's true, though. So you feel like it's a fear, then?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Because financial control is real.
So because that's an old way of thinking, though, right? Like, the man is supposed to be this, that, and the third. The woman is supposed to be the nurturer, the caregiver, clean, cook, all this other stuff. But women have evolved since then, you know what I mean? So I don't think a lot of dudes can handle that. But me, I'm okay with it, though. You know what I'm saying? But it also depends on the chick, too. As long as she ain't making a dude feel less than because she do make more money, then I think...
Well, I'll say that's real, too, because females can be like that. and make it be very known, like, you know, you a lazy ass nigga or whatever they want to say. You know what I'm saying? And like demasculate a dude too.
But the dude may not even be lazy. It's just whatever he does for a living. He just ain't getting that type of bag she getting.
Do you think that it's okay to stick around to like hope that they get to that level one day, or is it okay to both just be in your own lane and like this is what you're gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do, and we just come together?
I don't know.
Should there be pressure?
I don't know. I'm saying, I just think about our situation. Like, I know in my job, it's only one more step. Then I completed every steps in my career path. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, but you, on the other hand, you still got a whole bunch of more steps to go till you get where you went. But with every step you take, they giving you a whole different type of bag versus with me, I get this last step, I'm going to get a different bag, but that's just it, though. Where, so... let's say tomorrow I get the last position that my job has to offer. My money will be up here. Like, I will have you beating money then. But then with you still got so many more levels that you can go to surpass me. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it all depends on the career you got and the communication and like you know with your spouse. Like, yo, listen, you know, this is what it is. You know what I do for a living. I know what you do. You know, your career path definitely have more longevity than mine, but this is where we at though.
Do you think it can cause resentment?
It's really hard for me to say because I ain't in that situation.
Well, I do. I think just in general, like if the roles are reversed too, like if you made more money and I made more money and I felt like I couldn't, like I feel like resentment could easily be built because it's like, damn, like how are you able to do this and I'm just still stuck right here? You know what I'm saying?
But it's your career path though. You feel what I'm saying? Your career path, you already know how far you can go. Like I knew my career path. My shit, I knew it goes from a line cook, sous chef, executive chef, assistant food and beverage director, then regional food and beverage director. I know this. I mean, like with you know the different levels it takes for you to reach the end, which is a couple more steps. You know what I mean? So, like, I understand that in our relationship, at least, you always going to make more money than me, but you never make me feel less than.
I think that's the point.
You know what I'm saying?
Being able to
accept
the fact that, like...
We still split... Yo, but the crazy shit is, even though she made more money than me, yo, we still split the bills 50-50, man. That's crazy, but... It works out though. You know
How is that crazy? Chime in, y'all. How is that good? Do y'all believe in 50-50? Like, I believe in 50-50. I think that at the end of the day, we both should be contributing to the household. And it ain't even really 50-50. Sometimes it's 60-40. Sometimes it's 70-30. Some depending on, you know,
70-30 on what?
I'm just saying, like, in the course of our relationship, I feel like it has been 70-30 at some points.
Yeah.
And 60-40 and then 50-50 is like the, you know, like, I feel like that's okay. What y'all think? Because I feel like, why can't we split the bills? Like, we're not house poor, you know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. We can afford to be able to do that. What
I'm saying is, though, even though you make more money than me, we split the bills 50-50, right? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't never get mad and be like, yo, damn, yo, bro. Afterwards, this is all I'm gonna have. Why, yo, you got all this.
Well, you do be talking shit.
I'm saying it depends on... hold up. It depends on what check it is. If it's that first check with a mortgage and shit is due, it's a little dicey, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's a little dicey. But the second one is all mine, though. But yo, see, we don't ever have them issues, though, yo. Like, but I think, like, with the money aspect, yo, you definitely have to communicate because...
For sure.
At any given moment, yo, like, you can take a trip, you know what I mean, with your own money. I can take a trip with my own money. So it's not like after we go half on the bills, like I'm fucked up or you fucked up. Because we can pay the bills today and go jump on a flight tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I think
that also comes down to like money management.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Being able to manage your money properly as well.
But do you think I think like with a lot of older dudes, you know what I mean? I think that we see things differently because dudes been through different things, and I think it's probably like the last 5 or 6 years where like chicks have elevated a lot, in my opinion, like business oriented wise, and they driven different.
Oh, I think so too. I know like so many bossed up females that it's just like they're really getting to the bag and they really trying to secure themselves a real solid future.
Just with your friends alone, like the fact that I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say their names, but out of the girls that you like, you just went out the country with or whatever, they have businesses, man.
This is true. And they get into the money. And I think you hit upon a point, too, of, like, driven. I feel like females are no longer scared, right, to kind of step out of the shadow of a man.
And what caused that, you think?
I think I go back to COVID, but I feel like people had a lot of time during COVID to really self-reflect and to really look to see, because COVID was just like, yo, you could be here today and really die tomorrow. That's what COVID was really showing us and shit. So it's like you have to really tap into, like, what's really going to make me happy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't just be working this job for the rest of my life. There has to be something greater for me. And I feel like at least the females that I know really tapped into, like, okay, I love doing this. Let me try this. I feel like a leap of faith was different because COVID showed you, like, yo, you got to do this shit now. Ain't really no guarantee for tomorrow.
Yo, I agree with that. I think shout out to, rest in peace all the people that died from COVID. But I think what COVID to me was a blessing. I think the reason why I say that is because it allowed people to see, like, yo, you can have this great job today, making millions, and the next thing you know, you calling unemployment,
getting $700 a week like everybody else,
making what that Walmart person is getting. You know what I mean? So
it was humbling. If anything,
very humbling. It was humbling for me. I know that.
Well, yeah, and even
we was outside.
But even though I didn't lose my job, but it was still humbling to see, like, even you going through, someone like you who had a passion for what they were doing, and to see, like, one day it's here, the next day it's not. And I think COVID, it showed resilience as well, because a lot of people were able to find something else or invest in themselves, I think is what it was. And we realized that working for an employer ain't just the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that is really what awoke a lot of women. And then too, like statistically, women are getting educated much more, especially women of color are getting educated so that they can be in these different arenas and they can be getting to this different bag and being able to experience, which will allow them to sometimes outshine a man.
Yeah, I think it's about the rooms, yo. Once you get this, like, yo, for me, man, that's what I'm saying. In 24, man, how we've been moving since January 1st. It's a different room than I was in last year. You know what I mean? I think like, yo, different doors is opening, yo. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
With these different doors opening, and you talk shit to me about, yo, I do the podcast, I get the questions, I do all this, I do all that. It ain't that I'm lazy, but it's like, yo, I admire it. Like, yo, you really, and that goes to prove your point. Like, yo, women.
The butter, y'all. He buttering me up.
Nah, yo, I'm just saying, yo.
Lathering me up with some butter.
I think that, like, yo, a lot of women always depended on men. And I don't think it's fair that, yo, now men is like, yo, you know what? Like, yo, go ahead. Me, like, yo, you doing a great job at this. It ain't that. I don't think it's the dude being, nah, yo, for real. See, then when I try to give her,
I mean, I'm gonna take my flowers. Give me my flowers while I'm here. You feel me? I like roses.
But I think that's the case, though, man. I think a lot of chicks is more hungrier than dudes.
Speaking of hungry, who do you think should pay for a dinner on a date? In this day and age, if we go out on a date,
I know you.
It's a date.
Like, so me and you?
Well, okay, let's do me and you, and then outside of me and you, like you meeting somebody, me and you, who should pay on a date?
I don't know. Did we have lunch already? Did we have lunch earlier?
Did we have lunch
already? Yo, because we alternate. Yo, like, if you pay for lunch and I'm like, yo, let's go out. Yo, I'm going to pay for dinner.
I like that. So what if you're dating now? Like, who should pay for a date? Who should pay for dinner? Like, it's a first date. You met him on catchafish.com or whatever the fuck that shit is called.
I pay for it.
Do you think that the women should ever pay for a date? Like, in the beginning, like, you're courting. It's the courting phase and got butterflies and shit.
Yo, not even being funny, man. If I call a nigga and be like, yo, let's go out for drinks, I'm gonna pay for his drinks. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm hitting you like, yo, let's go out, I'm gonna pay. You know what I mean? If you're a chick and I'm just meeting you and we out here,
so what if I hit you and say, let's go out?
Yo, then I'm gonna be honored to see that checkbook slide over towards you.
What? No. I just feel like in the courting phase.
Yo, it's what you got to understand is different. So this is what I'm saying. Yo,
pay.
chicks be like, chicks be want all these equal rights. But just hear me out before you say something. On one hand, a chick be like, yo, I don't need no man to do this. I want to be treated equal as a man. I want the same rights as a man and all this. Then they be like, yo, I don't need a man to do nothing. I got my own everything, but still yet want to get treated
like a woman.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
because women want to also be in their soft era. They want to be in their soft era, and I want you to court me. And courting me means that you should be paying for dinner. Because at the end of the day, you just want something.
But that's just like a dude saying, yo, when I come home, I want food in the microwave every night.
Well, we're not together. We're courting, is what I said. And like in the courting phase,
yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't nobody doing all that with a lot of chicks, man. No,
what y'all think? Do y'all think you should be out here spending that money?
Hey, I'm just saying, yo, because you go through all that with this chick right here, but yo, you got this chick right here who wanna fuck with you just because she fucking with your drip or whatever. So I'm gonna go through all that over here when I could just make it easy and go over here.
Because who wants easy?
A lot of niggas.
But why though?
Because man, niggas gotta go to work, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas done went to the gym.
Go to work. But
niggas done went to the gym and all that.
Isn't it more of an experience?
Wait, is you trying to wife this? Is it as you single?
Well, you don't know. You're single and you're out here ready to mingle. And like you meet a girl, a woman, or whatever the case is.
Yo, if you're not in a relationship at 24, just give it up. Everybody's getting to too much different type of money to be trying to wife one person, man.
I don't think that's true. I think there's still love out there. I think that men still want to have a relationship. They still want to come
What's
home.
What's this age? What's the age?
What you mean?
What's the age, though?
I feel like dudes and tap in, y'all. I think dudes over 30 still want to have a wife. Still want to have that one person because let's just be real. Y'all ain't gonna run around forever.
Yo, listen, man. I'm telling you, from a dude's, if me and you wasn't together, I would not be wifing nothing. For
You'll
what?
Be a thought bucket, y'all.
Not even that. But like, why though? Why go through all? I got the house, I got the career, I got the vehicle. I'll be a hot commodity.
See, that's how dudes be thinking. And then
but you should think like that too, though. Women think like that.
Outside.
Yo, but women think like that too. But I'm just saying, because yo, you're gonna question. Yo, how come as a chick should question me? Yo, how come you successful and you single? Just like I'm a question a chick. Yo, yeah, I gotta be wrong. How old? You got all this going for you and you single?
But stuff happens though. Shit happens in people's lives where they become single.
Yeah, no, it's true. But I'm just saying, yo. But at my age, it's pointless. I don't got time to invest in that.
Damn, so if you over 40, he's saying hang it up.
No, I'm just saying, yo, enjoy life, man. Get you the little blue book and enjoy life, man.
What the hell is a little blue book?
Passport. You see how I said that? Passport.
Like, what the hell is a little blue book?
Get your blue book.
And just be outside, travel the world, get your little shorty in all these countries.
You know, if that's what you want to do.
I am done. I don't believe that, ladies. If you over 40, I still feel like there's somebody out there for you. You just gotta find them.
Who? Who's out there for you? Who's out there for them?
There are men out there that are single.
Where they at?
I don't know.
And a nigga that's that old don't want to check his age. Yo, he.
Which, let's talk about that. Why? Why don't a dude want a girl like he 45? Why would you want a girl over a woman that's 28?
Why? Because we're going to have some fun, baby.
We're going to
have some fun, baby.
So this is all about sexual energy?
I'm just saying, man.
So a woman in her 40s can't get it popping?
I'm pretty sure they can, but that chick want a younger nigga too, though. She want a younger dude.
No, they don't. No chick really wants to be serious with a young dude. That's a play toy. Like, a woman is never going to wife. At 40-something years old, she's never going to literally wife a 23-year-old boy. Yo,
it's a lot of 23-year-old millionaires out here that's doing... It's young people that's doing better than niggas my age, though, man.
I understand that, but the point of what I'm trying to say is that a woman is not going to wife that, but a dude
That's what you just said about Drea. Look at Drea.
But who says she's wifing? She could just be having fun, too.
She had a baby.
That's a whole different situation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just...
Yo, can I get a refill?
Like, dudes... that's just mind-boggling to me that you would even say, like, you wouldn't even want a girl your age. You want a little young tenderoni.
Yeah, I need something to keep me young, fresh and vibrant. You know what I mean?
See, that's
keep me up on the latest.
Dudes ain't shit. That ain't right. Because there are
I don't know if you ever
there.
heard of this, right? Sugar mamas. You know what I mean? These are the old chicks that want to make sure, a young nigga giving it to them the right way.
I heard of it before, but I'm just saying, like, I just want to hear from a man's perspective. Like, why y'all be trying to find these little young tenderonis?
I just told you.
For y'all? Their
bodies is different. That's why the older chicks is going to DR and coming back different.
Their bodies are different?
Yeah, man. They nice and tight. The older chicks is going getting the butt lifts, the boob lifts. You know what I'm saying?
I am done.
Which is nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? There's definitely nothing wrong with it. So, but if you go get that, then I'll mess with you.
So a woman gotta have her body done at 40 for a dude her age to want to take her serious. Is that what you're saying to me? She gotta go under the whole knife.
Yeah.
That's
secondary, though. That's secondary. It's secondary.
Ridiculous.
It's secondary. You know what I mean? Education is first. Money is money and all that.
I'm trying to change it up now. Now it's secondary. You just said that you want a young tenderoni to keep you going.
Yeah, what you want me to go to, like, the nursing home to find something?
No, but I just want to understand that if we weren't together, why you would be out here trying to mess with somebody your daughter's age. I'm just saying.
Yo, my daughter gonna turn a different age all the time. So if my daughter 30, I should not want a 30-year-old because my daughter 30?
Yes.
That's crazy. We don't think like that.
We don't think like that. That's the problem with men versus women. Because a woman, I would never go out and get a dude. Well, my son's 12, but like when he becomes...
I hope not. No, pedophile.
When he becomes of age, I would never date a dude that's his age. Because I would feel like that's my son's friend. Like I shouldn't even be doing
that. Yeah, man. My daughter antisocial, so none of them are her friends.
I am done. Tap in. Would y'all do that though? For the men and the women. I want to understand this. A woman... If you were single in your 40s, would you be out here scoping for the little teeny boppers? Little 23-year-old, 25-year-old man? I want to know. And the men, clearly, from this one, y'all want tenderoni, pepperoni. I'm just saying. Mm-mm.
Yo, man, look at all the young girls that that go to clubs where the older dudes is at, though. You know what I mean? Because they trying to... Yo, this is what they say, man. Niggas, dudes they age, don't really have... Look how they look, man. They look crazy.
What you mean?
Most of these young niggas out here look crazy. They look dirty.
They look dirty?
You know what I'm saying?
I am done.
No disrespect to the young dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, man. But a lot of it's because, dudes is not sleeping properly. They not eating good. You know what I mean? They drinking all day, popping pills, smoking.
Well, they do be doing that.
Then they doing all that shit with their boys. But then the chicks, like I told you yesterday, chicks got it bad because these young dudes out here messing with dudes too. So they messing with dudes and messing with chicks, man. So these niggas got side niggas and side chicks. You know what I'm saying?
I'm done. I couldn't even take that full pull. Not the side niggas and the side chicks.
It's real out here, man. It's real.
But no. But I want to talk through this though. Like, so gender roles. Do you feel like it's a thing of the past? Do you feel like at the end of the day, like we should still be doing that in 2024? Or have things changed?
Like, give me an example. What's some girl gender roles?
Like what you said, barefoot in the kitchen, pregnant, gotta cook, gotta clean.
Nah, see, I don't live like that though. Like,
can't have a job that make more money than her man. Like, or just sometimes they don't even want you to work. That's the part that I never agreed with. First of all, you're never gonna just say I don't have to work. Even if you had money, I'm still gonna go to work. I'm still going to have my own. I'm never going to be dependent because I feel like that's financial control. And dudes will do that to you as a female if you allow it.
Yeah, I think a lot of that shit is like insecurities too. You know what I mean? Especially like
what you mean by that?
Like if you a little older and your chick get into a bag, it can lead you to believe like, it's somebody that can snatch her from you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that. There is definitely...
Like for me, man, like you see, how many times you done left Connecticut this year already? I'd be cool with it. But it's a lot of people that wouldn't be cool with it.
Well, that's because you trust me too, right? And we have established a situation
where... but I'm just saying though, it's because we don't, our relationship don't amplify off any of those gender roles. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
As long as you safe, that's all I care about. You know what I mean?
No, and that's real. But see, that's what I'm saying. Some dudes just don't, and women too, don't operate like that. They want to have a dude sometimes. Some women do want a dude that's going to just take care of them. Mm-hmm. And I guess there's no shame in that. That's what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand
I'm up to it if you want to do it.
What?
Take care of me.
Who, me? No. Even if I have money, like, you're still gonna work. We already had this conversation. Like, even if I was like rolling in the dough.
Yo, listen, man. I got like 1 foot up on a coffee table at this point, man.
He lied. He
you know what I'm saying?
No coffee table.
I'm thinking in the next 5 years, man, I'm gonna be like laid back, you know.
And then I'm gonna help him get up.
I'm gonna just be chilling.
Then I'm gonna help him get up.
Yo, so how was your experience on that? I know this is off the subject, but how was your experience on the other podcast that you was invited to be on?
Oh, it was nice. Shout out to Most Hated Podcast. It was nice. It was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never had the chance to be on a podcast, you know, yet or whatever the case is, but good energy. We talked about a lot of good stuff, you know, like even like between you and I, like how our dynamic is. Mm-hmm. So I think it was a breath of fresh air to kind of do that. But also too, I think like Ashley, one of the hosts, like she was able to kind of relate having her own experience with her husband and similar background to you, and just maybe trying to understand how to navigate that. Mm-hmm. So I thought it was good, you know. Check them out too, guys. Check them out. They're on YouTube as well. They have a podcast channel. Tap into that. They will be on the show later on this season, so make sure y'all stay tuned to that. But yeah, I thought it was cool, you know, like I want to be on other podcasts. Because
that's the first time you like been interviewed too, right?
Absolutely. So nervous? It was nice. No, I mean, it's just, it feels like this, you know, just having a conversation, you know, like I could not so much talk about myself, but I could just talk in general. So
what's your plans for this? What's your plans for this year? What is your plans for this podcast?
So the podcast, guys, so like, this is going to give you guys a little insight.
And I keep trying to tell every time we leave, bring all the stuff. Let's get it popping out the country so we can have you guys tune in.
I be forgetting because I got to pack everything because this one don't be really, you know, he's a shower-upper. So I have to make sure everything else is going on too. Hold up. What?
Yo, when did the last time you packed any of my stuff, man? I packed my Panama stuff.
Okay, you did. I'll give you credit on that, but you didn't pack Tulum.
I ain't packed Tulum?
You didn't.
And
it's okay, though.
Yeah, she lying.
No, I'm not. But no, so for thoughts on the podcast and where things are so you guys kind of know what to expect this season, we are going to have more guests joining the show. We're going to be doing some things dedicated to just some like holidays and things like that. So since we did like a Black History thing, March will be Women's Month, so I'm going to do a spotlight on that. I do want to do, you know, a spotlight on small businesses. So please tap in. If you want to be on the podcast with us, you don't have to necessarily be here, although I know you would want to because you want to catch this vibe with us. But you can also, you know what I'm saying, like chime in, things of that nature. We could do a Zoom call, whatever it is. But that's what I want. I want more guests on the show. And they're just going to be continuing to talk about real shit. Real life stuff, like, so y'all get to know who we are.
Oh, and people be DMing you about topics that you want us to talk about.
Yeah, for real. So keep those coming, guys. If you see something and you want us to really shine a light on it, please let me know. DM him too as well. Like, knowledge. What is it? 45.
Nah, man, just keep it with her. I'ma forget, man. You know what I'm saying?
But DM, Catch a Vibe with the Sotos on Instagram. We now have a group on Facebook, so y'all can definitely, we have some followers there. I'll be posting there primarily on the Facebook platform, so y'all have that. Y'all know when everything is dropping. And that's kind of really it, though, for the season. Like, probably 12 episodes this season, so stay tuned. We have a lot to talk about this season. I can't believe we made it to season 3, though. Like, the come up has been real. Y'all been along for the ride, and we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man, the come up has been real from the first episode to this. You know, got the beautiful decor behind us.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
From sound issues to now here we are sitting in the content wall.
And we never took none of the criticism personal.
At all. We took it as constructive criticism. We know that y'all like care about us and want to see us do great. So, but with that being said, I'm happy that y'all caught the vibe today, and y'all continue to catch a vibe with us.
So today was just us welcoming everybody back, but next episode where it be more lively. You know, it's gonna be popping. You know what I mean? So just deal with us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. This was just, you know,
Let's
kick off for the season and
a recap.
Exactly. And to celebrate Black History Month. So at the end of the day, continue to catch a vibe with us. Cheers to everybody who tuned in. And we out.